left Shotley and we're on our way to the River Deben. We're not quite sure, as always, where we're going to end up. We might be at anchor, we might be on a buoy, or we might go in the marina. I'm not sure yet, we'll wait and see. We got reefs in because we've got Izzy and Winnie on board. It's 17 knots of wind at the moment, so 2 reefs in. There we go, should get a bit easier now, we're turning a bit, get a bit more behind us. There's Izzy and Winnie sitting in their new cubby hole. Winnie is definitely a motorboat sailor rather than a...
Very good.
She doesn't lean over as much as the other boat.
No, the safest boat.
We've now got 25 knots of wind over the deck, so I'm quite glad to find our reef. Wow, 25 knots of wind, even with our reefs in. Wasn't pleasant for Izzy and the dog. The dog was petrified, so we've dropped the sails and we're motoring.
So the River Deben is a beautiful little river in Suffolk. There's only about 10 miles of navigable water, but with its twists and turns and many places of interest, there's plenty to keep you occupied. Plus, to my knowledge anyway, there's no commercial traffic, so you can drop anchor and not worry too much about something big and nasty coming along and spoiling your night's sleep. Woodbridge at the top is a very pretty little town. It's got a lot going for it really. The one downside is the entrance. The entrance to the Deben has got a large moving sandbar that covers it. Every time we get a storm, this sand is moved around and the entrance changes. Fortunately, there's a guy called John White and I think Stephen Reed who go out and keep an eye on this and produce a chart whenever anything really changes. And it's this that Hannah and I were looking at as we made our way in. Ordinarily, you'd avoid this entrance in any kind of strong weather, certainly if it's an onshore breeze. So we thought today, with a predicted 10 to 15 from the north, it would be easy. But of course, as you've seen, that 10 to 15 turned into 25 when we were out at sea, and although it should have been wind with tide and quite smooth, it was actually a reasonably bumpy journey. So when we arrived at the entrance, although it should have been all plain sailing, we were, to say the least, a little nervous.
Okay. We couldn't work out why everyone was coming out with the sails up. We were like, surely you put your sails down for a dodgy manoeuvre. But we actually came in at 8.5 knots with mainly tide. So maybe you need that extra power to get out. Anyway, now we've got to negotiate this wiggly river. we're back just to sailing again. Oh. Just drifting in. I say drifting, we're going very fast. Catching up with the boat in front because Daffy is so quick. Ian said they had a very good test in all that wind because they were bouncing around all over the place. So this is Ramsholt, looks really cool. Somebody said there's some mooring visitor buoys, but we don't know where they are. There was a number you can call apparently though, so we might do it tomorrow. We might do it tomorrow, or we might drop anchor somewhere else. But I think Izzy will like that beach. So, kind of sure what direction Ian's going in at the moment. I think we've just been knocked. Yeah, we're coming up to the rocks, which is where we want to drop anchor tomorrow. It's really busy at the moment, probably because it's a Sunday. So hopefully on a Monday, it won't be so busy. Social distancing and all that.
Avid viewers of Keep Turning Left and Dylan Winter will recognise the Jesus boat as in one of his first films. And we made a point of picking it out when we last came up this river, which was actually quite a long time ago. Good to see the boat still going.
So where are we going? Tack, maybe? These are really unusual dinghies, these H things. Can you see its tack? Look at that. Quite fun.
Just over 2 metres over. Faroes, I'm not near the gauge at the moment, so I can't take you over.
Get on the step then. Once we're hooked on the bit, you might
Ready, stay. A brilliant, sunny, windy day. Izzy and I walked into Woodbridge and got some fish and chips for tea. And now Izzy and Daddy are going rowing. I've already been rowing. And we think we've got like a leak from the toilet. I think it's fresh water. Pretty sure it's fresh water. And I think it's from the sink, possibly. Anyway, we keep getting a puddle under the floorboards by the loo. And Ian very cleverly said, I'll take Izzy out now. You go and find the leak. So that's it. I'm going to go and find the leak. Potentially. Whatever it is, I'm going to be lifting floorboards up and praying it's not dirty water.
Scratching the nose.
Yeah, I was rowing.
Hey, I had to row with you.
And I'm lighter than Daddy.
You know, this is easier. And
Really?
it's because Winnie kept moving.
Oh. Right then, I'm going to lift the floorboards up now. Thanks.
Just check all the hoses in the
Where's the sponge? Okay.